At Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this. Matt Mann will stand in now 1 day after driving in 6 runs yesterday afternoon.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10.
And this one is gone. A home run. Matt Mann steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So striding in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to short. Amarista's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here it is on 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. And Pedroia will get in there at third with a triple. Matt Mann strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Brandon Belt will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Offense. Dustin Pedroia tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kemp is there. 2 gone. Brock Holt will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston. Matt Mann will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Matt Mann. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard toward the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game. Both teams getting afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway. Matt Mann gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Line drive to center field. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs, no. Matt Mann stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid live drive.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Mann. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And this will hit about halfway up the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Brandon Belt will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Chop this one right side. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come. Matt Mann gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen? Finally. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Matt Mann will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ballgame yesterday.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Hit hard to short. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. Brandon Belt will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on. Dustin Pedroia will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Upton has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
And at the very least,
Brock Holt will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away. Eyes the damage here. Now both runners are breaking. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Matt Mann digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Left field and deep. Gone! Over the monster for a home run.
The batter, designated hitter.
Matt Mann steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Matt Mann will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.